to our kitchen table. My name is Domenica.
And I'm Emily.
And we are both dietetic interns with the UT School of Public Health. Today, we will be discussing 3 controversial topics in the field of nutrition, starting with gluten-free diets. So, Emily, what is gluten and who should use a gluten-free diet?
So, gluten is a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye products, many of these being your pastas and your breads, things of this nature. And actually, 1% of the population has trouble digesting this protein. It's called celiac disease, and a little less severe version of it is called a gluten intolerance.
So, if you don't have gluten intolerance or celiac disease, can you consume a gluten-free diet?
So, many people actually think that eating gluten-free is a healthier way of eating. However, studies have shown that if you can consume a normal diet, you should not be consuming a gluten-free diet just because you can become deficient in many nutrients such as folic acid or iron because many gluten-free products aren't enriched or fortified. Actually, many gluten-free products have more sodium, sugar, and fat in order to compensate for texture.
Awesome, thank you.
Next, we're going to be talking about artificial sweeteners.
Many people believe that artificial sweeteners might be harmful for our bodies. However, this is not the case. According to the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, the main difference between artificial sweeteners and nutritive sweeteners is that nutritive sweeteners provide our body with carbohydrates and energy. Nutritive sweeteners are things such as glucose, sucrose, and they're found in a lot of our foods. So the people who are going to be using artificial sweeteners are those who are watching their carbohydrate intake, such as a diabetic person, or they're looking to reduce their calorie intake. A lot of the artificial sweeteners are found in our diet drinks.
So are artificial sweeteners sweeter than sugar?
Yes, artificial sweeteners are sweeter than sugar, and if you're going to be using them in baked products, you would only need about half the amount.
Good to know.
Yeah. Our final topic is organic produce, and is there really a difference between organic produce and conventional produce?
So a lot of people like to believe that organic produce is actually better than conventional produce. However, they both use pesticides, and the only difference is organic pesticides come from a natural source. So there's also been a lot of studies done between organic and conventional produce. One in particular did an analysis of 46 different studies focusing on the nutritional differences between organic and conventional, and they didn't really find a huge difference between the two. So if you're looking to get the best quality of produce, we really like to recommend to shop locally because your produce will spend less time in transit.
Awesome. So to recap, if you do not have a gluten intolerance, you should really not be consuming gluten-free products on the regular. If you are consuming artificial sweeteners, that's great because there's no harm to our body. And finally, there is really no difference between organic produce and conventional produce, and we encourage you to shop locally.
Hope you learned something new today.
Thank you for joining us at our kitchen table.